limousine? What? What? Why would you? Who is this sim? What? No, you can't start hailing. That would technically put out the fire. That's so annoying. Weather. I swear this is cursed. You get burnt spaghetti because you didn't die. That's your... Sandy is just like... Welcome back to my channel. This time I'm going to be doing something a little different, and actually it was suggested in the comments that I should like try and make this neighbourhood as corrupted as possible, which I thought would be a really fun idea, but I'm going to try and incorporate like elements of the storyline into like the corruption. So this is actually one of my favourite families that I created, and they're called the Seer family. The basic plot line of this family is, I won't go into all the details because there's lots of little parts, but essentially there are three brothers that are living together after their parents died in a house fire. The eldest was actually supposed to be a university student. They weren't in the game, I didn't actually send them to uni, but I used the memory manager mods to sort of mess around with that a bit, so that they would have like the relevant memories. I didn't do that in every lot in this neighbourhood, so some Sims memories won't fit the storylines I created, which is something I would redo if I did it again, but I kind of got a bit lazy with that towards the end because I only discovered that mod even existed like halfway through, and I didn't want to use SimP to edit all their memories because it's a lot easier with the memory manager, and if I'd known about that from the start then it would have made things a lot easier. But anyway, so there are three brothers and their parents are dead, so they've moved into their deceased grandparents' house, and the actual house they lived in before is in the neighbourhood as well. It's like a burnt out abandoned house that a bunch of squatters have moved into. But yeah, so they're living in their grandparents' old house, and it's it's in like a street called Cemetery Drive, which is based on the My Chemical Romance song track. I just thought that would be funny. There's lots of little references actually to different stuff. Like in this family, the youngest kid is actually inspired on the kid from The Sixth Sense. So that kid is called Cole Sears, I think, or something like that. And so I went with like the Seer family, but it's like spelled differently, like kind of like they're mediums or whatever. And the youngest kid is called Joel instead of Cole. Cole essentially has noticed all of the ghosts wandering around this lot because there are a bunch of gravestones in the graveyard. It's basically a modified version of the Goth Manor. So I just put that in there. Generally you shouldn't do that, but since this neighbourhood was corrupted anyway, it doesn't really matter that it's a previously occupied lot. So yeah, so there are a bunch of gravestones, there are a bunch of ghosts. The youngest kid can see them, but the plot line is like his older brothers are like worried about him, and they haven't seen the ghosts, and he's like trying to convince them, but they don't really believe him. And then the middle child is kind of like a criminal. He has like connections to a criminal family in the neighbourhood. They're like training him to be like a member of their crime family, and the eldest brother is just like really worried because he has like, you know, the teenage kid Vincent is like acting out and like rebelling, and the youngest child is claiming to see ghosts, and he's just like trying to help raise his younger brothers, and like without any help. Another part of the plot line, I'll just load it and actually explain while it's loading. The middle child, basically, it's implied that they resurrected their parents, but it went wrong, so they're zombies. He has like the little you know, resurrection phone in a closet in his room, so it's implied that he did this. If I could redo it, I would make it so the parents were townies, because I think if they're on the lot, then they'll stay on the lot as long as like it's saved. Like it's not like The Sims 4 where Sims just randomly disappear every time you leave the lot, and it's like, you know, you have to start from scratch. I would have probably done that. I didn't, so they show up in the neighbourhood description, which kind of ruins immersion a little bit, because it's like you can see them there, but it should be kind of like, oh, what? The parents are here, but you don't get that effect because they're in the picture on the neighbourhood screen. So yeah, and he's actually... he's locked his parents in the attic to like hide what he's done. So there are a lot of like weird noises going on in this house, um, between the ghosts and the zombie parents. Um, it's the bookcase store again because for some reason there's a bookcase store in like every house in this neighborhood, which is like there's one in another house as well. It's like always the bookcase store hiding their secrets. So yeah, you've got this like cupboard, and he's got some fireworks. They're actually poppers, I guess. I thought they were supposed to be fireworks, but they're not. I'm like pretending canonically that they're fireworks because that seems something that like some rebellious teenager would have in his closet. So yeah, that's his room. So there's Victor. I think I said Vincent a minute ago. I forgot his name. He's Victor. The youngest kid's called Joel, and he's called Lawrence. Lawrence is basically a knowledge sim, and he actually collects butterflies, which are already half of them are already dead because they die really quickly. And I didn't discover there's actually a cheat you can turn on to stop the butterflies from dying, but like I didn't discover that till later. So anyway, what we're gonna do this time is essentially I'm going to see just how many how many ghosts we can get on this lot. Now, it would probably be better to do it on like a really big lot because technically you can have as many graves as there are like spaces on the grid. With the move objects sheet though, maybe you can get some overlapping. But yeah, so the basic plot of this video is going to be like accumulating large numbers of graves and just killing lots of townies. I don't know how quickly they generate, so that could potentially be a problem. And then we're going to do weird stuff with the graves because anyone who knows The Sims 2 knows that the corruption is usually fueled by weird stuff with gravestones, deleting them, selling them, duplicating them, and I figured we could like open up a little grave shop because at this point it's like anything goes with this neighborhood, so you can really like do all the stuff I can do all the stuff that you're normally forbidden from doing, so might as well. What I want to do, I think, is this is next door to like a large church and cemetery, which I actually downloaded off Mod The Sims, and I think we're going to buy that lot, and then we're going to modify it to be the gravestone shop, like their family business. This isn't exactly in character for them to be doing because they're not really intended to be like killers exactly, but I just figured since their storyline is very based around ghosts, this would be an interesting direction to take them in. So you can actually hear their parents groaning in the attic. So yeah, I think they don't have anywhere near enough money to purchase this lot. I know it's going to be very expensive, so I might have to cheat to, okay. Sometimes the routing in this game makes no sense, I just walk around him. Okay, so I've given him just enough money to buy the community lot, and just before, and I made the parents townies because I figured it would just annoy me otherwise. I think they should stay there, but we'll see, since they're locked in. Hey, did you just get rejected? Oh, that's funny. Yeah, so just before I do, I want to like introduce some of the ghosts. There are the grandparents of this family, but all of the other ghosts are basically based on like famous ghosts from films. So you have like a bunch of ghosts based on the family in The Shining, like the twins and their parents. There's like the ghost from the movie Ghost. I think that's it. I think it's actually called Ghost. It's like that romantic 90s film. There's like a ghost based on Annie from the TV series Being Human. I have like a ghost called Beetlejuice, which is based on Beetlejuice. There's Groaning Gretel, which is based on Moaning Myrtle from Harry Potter. And then I think Malcolm Hawke was based on the ghost that's a therapist in the that's like spoilers, but I'm just assuming everyone knows the plot twist of The Sixth Sense by now, so yeah. That's based on the ghost in The Sixth Sense. So I'm just gonna go and purchase that community lot, and then we'll set up a business there so that we can sell stuff. And then I thought of like creating like some kind of weird sort of torture house as well, to like different rooms with different like death methods. But I think, I don't know, there's not a lot of room here actually, but I really wanted to use this family, so he's bought that lot, and now we're going to go off, and I'm hoping this isn't going to keep crashing, because I'll edit out all of the crashing bits anyway if it does. But yeah, we're going to go over there, and we're going to modify the shop, and like we're going to well, the church, we're going to set up like a little shop there. And then although no, we'll do this first, and then I will come back. Okay, so I've set up this little shop now, and I added like a classical music speaker because I thought that would be creepier for some reason. So yeah, this little lot is like on the outside of the church, and that's where we're going to be like selling a bunch of gravestones. Not these ones, because these are actually like Sims from the neighbourhood. I'm probably gonna like keep these intact. Well, that one actually came with this, and I don't know, well, there's a few of them that came with this actually, and I don't know what the deal is with those. I think maybe they're intended to be decorative, but okay, you can't even pick them up. So those gravestones are just glitched. Yeah, I think the business is open at the moment, so there are a bunch of Sims here, but we don't have anything to sell right now, so I'm going to send them back home, unless you can kill them here. It's a thought. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I think, now that a bunch of Sims have shown up, I'm going to ignore Sims that are actually playable in the neighbourhood for the time being, and I'm actually going to, like... Oh, do I have to greet them? I'm going to, like, essentially lock them in this room I've put at the back of the church, which has, like, an oven, and I'm going to, like, burn a bunch of them. And then see if, like, if that works, because we need to, like, start accumulating the graves. So we're gonna send him over there, and then hopefully call over will work. Call over. There's a witch there. Oh, they've left now though. Yeah, so this is actually like recreating his parents' death as well, so it's a bit like... We don't want him to leave the room, so we'll just interact with him for now. Okay, now that they're in here, I don't know if we have to wait for the door to... We want to allow household only. That way, I think they will stay in the room. No, we don't want your lunch meat sandwiches. Okay. Resume cooking. Move. Really need to move. Okay, you can eat your sandwich in a minute. Okay, I want to leave this and then go here. No, don't serve it. Don't serve it! No! Oh, I left it too long. Okay. So I think what I'm gonna do is we're gonna kill some Sims here and then sell their gravestones, and then the other Sims will sell back on the home lot. I mean, we won't sell them, we'll kill them on the home lot and then, like, accumulate the ghosts. We already have several on the lot. No. I am not concentrating properly. Okay, we'll put it on and then cancel it straight away and then send him out here. And then we'll see what happens. There's nothing nearby. We want stuff to set fire, right? So, And while we're waiting, it's time for food. I think this will set on fire if we leave it. It's just going to enjoy his spaghetti while we wait. Yes, okay. And it begins. Oh yeah, this business is not going to be very successful because they're going to get like... This is going to like affect their score. I don't know if it will burn out before it reaches them. If it will, I might have to move the oven to the middle next to the window because I think that might be a better spot because it will like catch... The counters will catch on fire if I put it there. But we'll see. Your business is losing favour with its patrons. What do you mean people don't like getting set on fire? It's a perfect idea for a business. No. Oh, that's disappointing. That's disappointing. Oh, wait. It's spreading. Okay. I love how he doesn't want... There's like there's a werewolf sim in the neighbourhood and he doesn't want them to be cured because he's a knowledge sim. Nah, this is really going to affect my ranking. My ranking is like -1 right now. We're not fans of the business. Oh, he's going to set on fire soon. Come on, he's standing right there. Yes. Okay. Well, that's one of them. It looks like it might burn out before they both die, but we'll see. Well, that's one. But the fire's gone. Well, we have one so far. Cannot be set for sale. No, did they patch that out? Or is it like... You can't set it for sale. I need to figure that out. I'm sure there's like a way to do this. Okay, so I was remembering wrong and you actually can't sell the tombstones or urns. So I've had a different idea for a business that I'm gonna do. I think I'm just gonna get his like creativity points up and then I'm gonna have him like paint the Sims that are going to be killed and then sell the paintings instead. Oh, okay. Just slow dancing in the attic. Maybe I'll send them up to the roof. That seems like, well, you know what we're gonna get? We're gonna give him a cow plant as well. Okay, so I've added the cow plant to the roof, so we'll send some like Sims up there later, and then maybe use the fireplace as well, if necessary. No. I mean, Joel's at school. Where are you? Shouldn't all the kids be at school during the day? I don't know. It's like 12 PM on a Monday. You're supposed to be at school as well, kid. All of the butterflies are dead now. Symbolic. That's what's going to happen to the Sims. He's not going to do any homework. He's actually employed in the criminal career track, but didn't practice for very long. I feel like he shouldn't be so upset about getting D report cards, because it's like out of character. Ah, there's one. No, I don't want to place the grave. We want to invite this guy in, because he's a townie. There's lots of football make-up townies walking around with like painted chests in this neighbourhood for some reason. So we might need to try something else until the cow plant gets hungry. It's weird how it's weird in The Sims 2. In other games they can lift themselves out of the pool, I believe, but for some reason Sims 2 Sims are incapable of doing that and will just drown. I think he's trying to get out, but that's not gonna happen. Drastic pool ladder incident. Bye. Well, you can't leave. I don't know what will happen with them, because I don't know whether I can't remember if zombies die from hunger. I'm hoping they don't, because that way they'll live forever, but I'm just gonna quickly make one selectable to see. Yeah, I don't know if they do I really don't know if they, like, die from hunger or not. So we'll kind of find out, I guess. But I don't actually want them to die. So if they do die, I might just have to, like, resurrect them again. Like, her hair mesh actually looks quite messed up now that she's dead. It's very messed up. I don't know what that looked like before. I can see him through the window. He's just, like, oblivious. Playing his chess. When he wakes up, I think he's gonna, like, maybe play some drums. You can sort of hear the screaming through the door as well. You know, it's taking an awful long time for this guy to die. I mean, I'm just saying. The drumming has begun. Let's make some food. Let's make some cereal, I guess. You can't make pancakes yet. I always like to give my Sims pancakes, but you wouldn't really want that every day, to be honest. Let's go play chess with Joel. And you can, like, watch him through the window. You invited me to spend the night, but then you didn't leave me. I mean, that's one way of putting it. That's one way of putting it. You weren't really exactly invited to stay the night, and good luck with leaving. Oh my god, he's still swimming there. You know, I think he may just be superpowered. Perhaps he'll never die. He's worried about the fact that he wasn't allowed to sleep, but, like, you're stuck in a pool, man. That's a bit more of a pressing issue than not having anywhere to sleep. Did I greet her? You can't leave, Trina. Or you. We need, like, all the people. I don't know what's happening with her. She seems to... Oh, I think she's trying to get into the pool. Oh! Oh! It's happening. Rest in peace, Armin. Okay, so they can die from hunger, I guess. So we're gonna have to resurrect them again. Wait, did she get eaten? Oh. Okay, so Trina's dead. Armin's dead. That Sim's in the way, man. Oh god, that's so annoying. Come on, move! This pool is too small. Okay. Pool had to take two. No, don't leave. Don't leave. Okay. Okay. I think we're gonna have him sneak out later because that seems like something he'd do. Just cooking in his, in his swimwear. He's just standing in the kitchen. Okay, so the game crashed and we lost some progress. So I've actually... So we're back down to, like, not dead Sims, except for, you know, the one on the community lot. And Ammon is still stuck in the pool. Is the cow plant hungry? The cow plant is hungry, so this guy's gonna get cow planted. Okay, so I had to move a bunch of stuff around and just decided to just extend the size of the roof. Because that just made more sense. He has to go to work, but oh, what's happening? I kind of missed the last one. I didn't get it on camera anyway, so this probably works out better. When does... Oh. Gosh. No. Come on. Okay. I think he'll greet this one. He's just gonna come running out of the house in his pajamas. What's going on here? Oh, he needs a shower as well. Greet him, because, you know, that's another sin. No, what? No, no, don't get out of the pool. It takes a little while for the option to appear. Okay. So he's been greeted, and now he can join in the pool. In you go. Oh god. No. No, he's not getting in the pool. Okay, go back in the pool. This sim is not in the mood for a swim. Oh god, don't leave. No. Maybe we should extend the pool a little more. We'll sell this ladder, which is nearer. Oh no, he's gonna leave the pool. Oh, fuck's sake. It is surprisingly hard keeping these sims in the pool. Oh, okay. The problem is that Vincent's still in the pool, and I want to do this with like as little cheating as possible. So let's try not to have him leave right now. It's still in use. You know what? You're not getting out of the pool, man. I've worked too hard to get you in the pool. Oh, it's still in use. I don't know if... Ah! No! Well, at least one of them's in the friggin' pool. Wow, that guy is glitched now. He's got, like, pool water coming on his, like, around his neck. Okay, what I think I'm gonna do is get him in and then move, like, another ladder to the other side. Okay, now we'll move the ladder here so he can get out. Well, Lawrence got promoted, so... And then fell asleep. We've got quite the collection of pool cells going on over here. Can he, like, actually sneak out this way? He can, that's cool. We're gonna have him sneak out. I'll come pick you up at 1 AM. Oh, that's convenient, actually. It gives him a couple of hours. Supposed to be coming at 1 AM. Oh, there we go. Really? A limousine? What? What? Why would you... Who is this sim? Like... You're sneaking out in a limousine? I don't know if it's just because the sim is really rich or something, but that is really, really weird. Like, you're just driving a limousine to sneak out. Shouldn't it be like some other random, like, old beat-up car or something? Like, they're just teenagers. I can't believe she just picked him up in a limousine. Like, what is this? Yeah, that's not going to be noticeable at all. They're really flying under the radar here. Like a giant-ass limousine. Ah, so he's ready to be fed again already. I don't know what Montaigne actually does. But he is not in the mood. Is it just like tinkering or... Oh. Oh no. Victor, what have you done? I feel like if this was The Sims 3, then someone would notice and like lecture him or something, but... Or maybe autonomously lecture him. Victor. None of them have gone to school. Did the school bus even show up today? I wonder if it's glitched because of Joe Graham. Or that limousine. Oh no, Victor lost his job, but he's supposed to be a criminal though. Look at this, like, look how overgrown this has gotten. The weeds are just everywhere now. Every, like, bush needs trimming. It's just really... I kind of like that feature though, because I think in The Sims 3, like, there's less sort of gardening stuff. Like, I don't think a lot of the plants get overgrown like this. You don't have to trim them. I can't remember if there's still weeds or not. There probably is, but I can't quite remember. But yeah, there's a bunch of stuff like that in this game. Also, even the flower beds, like, die over time if you don't water them. Ah. Laura Gill's Carbo. Oh, one of those messed up Sims has appeared on the corner of the lot again. She comes by a lot, that one. Okay. So I think this time... I'm gonna do something here. Make single play. We need to invite her. We need to call her over though. We're gonna give her the option this time. Okay, so wait for her to be on the platform. Right, and then we're gonna lock her here. Allow household only. And then we're gonna make mac and cheese. Wow, the environment here is really bad. Joel is doing extremely well in school. Ah, he finally got his one of being a A+ student. That's nice. I think he should probably, like, tell... I think he'll go upstairs to tell him, maybe? I don't know. I think maybe it's only parents they do that with, but... Okay. I think she's actually going to be in the way if she doesn't move of the oven, so... We only want to, like, leave this on, and then now we're going to give her the option, so either she escapes... I don't think she will escape, because, you know, they're usually too distracted by the fire to do anything, so I assume she will die from the fire, but if not, then she has to, like, dive into the water. But if she dives into the water, she'll only have, like, the land to go on, and then she'll die by starvation, so it's kind of like, which one will it be? Look how many weeds there are. Oh god. I wonder if there'll be, like, a weed on every patch of grass eventually. I've still got some puddles over there too. Oh, look, the fire's appeared now. Oh, no, 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 no. We don't want you doing this, though. You're supposed to be going to school. Alright, well, if you're not gonna... I mean, not school, work. Is he gonna, like... There we go. Just leave? Oh, for Pete's sake. It is a problem. They, like, won't... They're, like... It's really easy for them to die because they're, like, constantly... Ugh. Now I'll have to walk to work. No! Just stop, for the love of... If I continue to do that... Oh, he'll probably interrupt, though. Because he's just going to end up dying. It's like the game does the best it can to try and kill Sims because they'll keep running back to the fire. This is such a mess. He's not like... Just... You can't get him to leave. Well, that was underwhelming. What? You can't just leave the lot? The door was locked. How? That's not how this works. Now we can start painting portraits, I believe. I wonder if we could paint a portrait of the ghosts. There's something ironic about, like, painting still life, but then painting a ghost instead. Still death. Love the sounds they make. They make, like, the sound effects in this game are a lot scarier than in the other Sims games. Like, the sounds the ghosts make are, like, legitimately scary. He's playing the drums now. No? I think the drums are glitched. Oh, maybe one of the ghosts was playing the drums a minute ago. I don't think so, though. I swear there was, like, sounds coming from it a minute ago. Oh, wow. What the hell? See that? Like, that is a hilarious face to freeze on. Like, what? She's like one of the two twins that are based on the twins in The Shining. Why don't they don't, like, have proper animations, huh? It's a shame, like, I don't know, I feel like the kids' Sims should, like, play with toys and stuff, because that would be, like, really creepy and interesting, but, they really don't do much. It's a favourite place to eat food, right in the middle of the kitchen. So I've built a new little room off of the house, and essentially this death room is going to be like, because the Sims can die from flies, I'm going to put like loads of dirty plates in here and see if they die by either flies or hunger first. I love how Joel has like a fear to have a bad conversation with his parents. Like, Joel, they're zombies. I don't think you're going to be having much of a great conversation with them, to be honest. Call her over. And then leave. She's just bird watching inside. I mean, you're not going to see any birds inside here. So while Chris is sitting around there, we're going to invite this townie in. Apparently they can leave the house through that door. I find it weird that Laura left the gate, which was locked, but, like, the zombie townie parents can't leave the bookcase door. Like, there's something about that door that just stops anyone leaving. What? No, you can't start hailing. That would technically put out the fire if this was real. It is putting it out too, isn't it? Ugh. That's so annoying! Weather, you're not supposed to be... I swear this is cursed. No Sim is dying here. It's always like... There's like a higher level of God, because technically I'm Sim God here, but there's like a level above me that just doesn't want this to happen. Oh, is he actually eating the burnt spaghetti? Well, that's what you get. You get burnt spaghetti because you didn't die. That's what you get. That's your punishment for not dying, Robert Carlson. How are they leaving the... It's locked. They're not supposed to be leaving. They're just ignoring the locks to leave. We're just gonna sell the door, you know? That's what I'm gonna do. Oh, there's another one. Chase Bear. Nobody said you could leave, Chase. We need you to stay on this lot. Also Orlando. Also, where is he going? That's weird. Wait, is he just de-weeding the garden? No, we want it messy. That's part of the aesthetic now. Chase, what are you doing? I don't know what they're high-fiving about. This is not going to end well for you guys. Is he going to eat that? Oh no. Chase is a peculiar fellow who pulls weeds from strangers' gardens, but also eats, bad, gone-off food. I hope he gets food poisoning, because I was wanting that to happen spontaneously, but I don't know whether it can. Fired for poor performance? This has not been his day. Failed to kill people, got fired. Are they like possessing tombstones, or like, those are their tombstones, right? Did they just make their tombstones vanish? I don't think that tombstone's coming back, you know? Whose tombstone was that? That wasn't even her tombstone. Well, that doesn't bode well. Ruining my tombstone collection, man. Oh well. We're supposed to be making this like as glitchy as possible, so I guess it's okay, but still, kind of ruins the look. Oh no. They just delete another grave. They did. See, because they're not supposed to be here, so they're disappearing. I don't know what that's gonna do either. Like, Virginia Woolf is actually out of her tombstone, but now that her grave's disappeared. I mean, what's it? Virginia Woolf. I don't know what her name was now. It was like Virginia something. Virginia Allen. That was her name. But she's now gone. He wants to eat cereal, but he's eating pancakes. Pancakes are like the superior dessert, dude. Just eat the pancakes. Let's see. It's a bit kind of... the colours seem a bit odd, but that's the last surviving image of Virginia. Well, besides in their memories, there's a thumbnail. Maybe I'll just keep this one. We'll just put it above his bed. So I think one of the Sims locked away has passed away now, and he's just left the spaghetti to go and sigh about the dead Sim. Like, it's not clear to me how he died actually. Was there... I mean, I assume it was starvation, but his hunger motive looked okay, like when I checked not long ago, so that's weird. I didn't see any flies swarming his body, but that's possible. He's still aware somehow, even though he's sleeping. I missed that one as well. I just assume it was hunger, but I don't know. He must be dying soon too, I guess. He's just thinking about birds. That's what they all do in here. Walk backwards and forwards and bird watch. Oh, the weeds have started sprouting this side of the fence as well. Oh dear. Claire Yang is a little broken. We've invited round Robert and Chris to begin the experiment. So we're just going to greet everyone, I guess. Oh, there's someone else there too. Okay. We'll put Robert in the pool first, and then we're going to use this on Chris. Is he coming? And then he needs to get out. So he needs to move out the way. So that's one down. And now we need to find Chris. It's just amazing that they don't know how to climb out of pools. It's very unrealistic. Is there like a dog stuck behind that sim? It's like a little queue that's formed at the corner of the lot. And what's this? Co-worker invites Victor over for his weekly poker match. Really? Weekly poker match in school? Okay. This is clearly bugged. Victor is a pretty good poker player and would like to go, but is worried about possibly winning too much and being disliked. Sure, just go to the poker match during school. His co-workers are good sports, right? Victor sits down to play with them, only to realise that their skill levels are very different. Well, at least he won some stuff. Okay, you need to leave. We don't have time for this. Actually, there we go. Oh, no, 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 no. You don't want to be... Just go in the house. Run in the house, even. You know, just... Oh, he's going to add it to this giant pile of homework. If we just distract him, maybe he won't... There we go. This sim's gonna die first, though. This one will be stuck here for hours. Well, a plant sim definitely wouldn't like that. It's spreading everywhere, but not to her. She's somehow immune to the flames. Their animations all seem to be, like, super sped up, even though it's, like, normal speed. That's kind of weird. Oh no, you picked the worst time to come home. Skip into the kitchen. Okay. This has like crashed 4 times now since since this playthrough has begun. This lot has crashed 4 times, and since reloading, some weird things have happened. I did save like not too long before it crashed, but Armin Sim's gravestone has just like appeared here. I don't know if it was there before, but I don't remember seeing that. Maybe I just didn't move it. And then somehow this has been destroyed, I guess by a dog attacking it or something, but like, look at the parts. It's like, it's the same parts that he used for the clock, and you can see like the spring and like different mechanisms. But it was that was a statue made of stone. How would a dog even destroy that? And why is it a pile of wood now? Like, that's insane. Oh, okay, I see what happened now. Like, Virginia's grave has come back and moved up here. So basically they just reset to the location where they were spawned before. So that's pretty cool. So I guess I didn't lose them after all. So Robert has stopped screaming and has actually just started swimming again, it seems. Like, he got so tired he just decided to, like, just start swimming. Up he goes. He's like wagging his tail. Gotta love the decor of this room. There's just like piles of burnt spaghetti, omelets, and like water everywhere. And he's finally sitting down, so apparently all he needed was... Oh, okay. I wonder if we can get Mary Gonzaga to die. Just like from some kitchen place. Huh. I think it's almost time. He's been having like energy speech bubbles a lot recently. Also, this is the back garden now. It's just a sea of like weeds. I think it's happening. So that's Robert. That took like a really long time. Like the fire killed Chris like ages ago, but it takes forever to die by drowning. I've had this idea since we really need to like get more numbers. We've got quite a few dead sims, but like there's a long way to go. So I had this idea to like throw like a large party and invite as many people as possible around, but we'll have to get him to like know a lot of people first. And then, like, befriend them enough that they'll come to the party. Oh no. They're attached. Should we just, like, lock Pao Mellon in here? Okay, that was apparently a bad idea. So, I've invited, like, a bunch of sims around using the inseminator, and it started snowing as well, and the snow is actually settling in here, so that's pretty cool. We're just going to invite some of these Sims around. They don't know any of them that well, so it's possible none of them will come. Oh, there's 2 guests maximum. That's kind of weird. I swear there's normally like more than that. It's kind of, I don't know. I'm not sure why that's like set to that level. It might be because there's like so many Sims here already. So I've moved everyone into the kitchen, and the party is still a snoozer, but it's about to get a lot more interesting, I think. Okay, things are about to get interesting. Things are heated up. I'm not sure if any of them will end up dying, but we'll see. We've got 3 locked in here as well, and they keep thinking about birds, which is really odd. I love how, like, the party is not bad now, instead of, like... it's no longer a snoozer because of the fire. Sandy is just, like, unaffected by the fire. Like, everyone's freaking out, but Sandy is fine. A terrific party. So, some more Sims have been caught by the fire now. Gap, so... did he just, like, leave the fire? I don't know. I think Brandon's on fire now. Their animations are really weird. It's like they're sped up. I don't know, the frame rate is just odd. He's really hungry now, so I think he should be dying soon. Somebody else just died. That was Brandon, I guess. I think all the fire's gone now. Yeah. So that's unfortunate. It's really hard, actually, to kill them all this way. Like, simultaneously wandering about the walls. So we've got, like, a bunch of Sims dying of hunger now here. They're just, like, sort of standing, crowding around the outside of the building. It seems that, like, Victor has actually been scared to death. I did think this would happen to someone eventually, but we're gonna have to, like, wake them up so they can plead, because kids can't plead. I don't know if this will work or not. Oh no, I got there too late, I think. So far we have about 69 gravestones, I think. There are a bunch I've just started putting in, like, the garden, and I removed the, like, pool kitchen area here. Like, you know, there's a bunch inside, but I started putting them outside so they'd be easier to count. At the moment I'm going for like 100 graves. Technically there are already several here, but I'm not including them in the death count, since they're already on the lot. So I think I'm going to stop around 100. The game was like really lagging and crashing all the time before. I stopped playing and started playing again though, and it's been a little bit better now. So as I mentioned before, we're also going to be painting some of the ghosts, so he's starting work on Komai Telemann. Komai Telemann? I'm not sure how you pronounce his name. Okay, I'm not sure what happened, but somehow Victor managed to die again. This is really interrupting Lawrence's painting time. It's quite rude of him to just drop dead like this. Okay, he actually got there in time this time, so I don't know whether it's going to work or not. Otherwise we'll have to resurrect him again. Death's going to get real tired of this. I have not done this in years. Huh. Okay, so Victor's gonna survive this one. I bet it crashes or something now. It's crashing all the time now, so I don't know. Okay, so Como Telemann is a really angry ghost. He scared Victor to death, and then he scared Lawrence to death. I had to resurrect both of them, and now he's scared the zombie parent to death again. Okay, so the painting's complete, although it's looking very grey. I guess the background was kind of like not the most interesting one because I ended up painting him upstairs. Initially he was in the garden, but then first the game crashed, then I had to start the painting again. And then later he died, so I had to resurrect him, and then for some reason resurrected Sims don't recognise their own paintings, so I had to scrap it and start over again. They both woke up at the same time and there's like two ghosts trying to raid the fridge. Oh no. Is he gonna die? Well, that's not great. Ugh, man. We were so close to the end too. I think we're on about 96 Sims now, so I have like 4 more to go. That werewolf comes by like every single night. Did she just change into her outerwear to go inside? So yeah, I painted a painting of one of the ghosts scaring Joel's here, but also like one of the like pet Sims is like stuck in the background of the painting. So if my calculations are correct, we're on 99 now, so what I've decided to do is have the next Sim that walks by, so I guess that guy be the 100th Sim that dies. So I've been using cheats to like get most of these Sims, because after a while it was just like, it would take too long if I didn't. But I think this one we're gonna let the cow plant take care of this, because he's been hungry for a while, so this makes the 100th death. I think I'm gonna stop now because like the game is continuously crashing, and yeah, I did say I would get like 100 ghosts, so we're gonna try and get them all out of their gravestones at once when it gets dark, but I'm not sure whether the cheat that allows you to do that will work or not, because I know like typically only 2 or 3 Sims will come out at once in ghost form. Okay, so it doesn't seem to want to like get more than 3 ghosts out at a time, I think. Okay, so basically the maximum number of ghosts on a lot that the game allows you to have is 3, but I looked around online and managed to find a mod that increases that number from 3 to 5. But that's still a lot short of 100, so what I basically did was downloaded the mod. I have no experience with modding like at all, besides like basic stuff like retexturing and meshes, so I have no like I have no knowledge of what I was doing at all, so this is pretty scary. But what I basically did was I looked in the mod in SimPE, like the package file, and there was an option in it basically to increase the max ghosts, and the number was set to 5. So I basically changed that number to 100. So I'm now going to go into the lot and see what happens. I have a feeling even if it works, the game might end up crashing because 100 ghosts is kind of a lot. Oh my god, this is amazing. Okay, I don't know which ones I've selected already, that's kind of a problem. I'm just gonna increase the ghost number until it like crashes. Oh. Taylor. What are they doing? Oh, right, they must have died by hail. The game is really actually starting to lag. Because these are all like sim models, right? Oh no! Okay, so it's crashed. I'm actually wondering if like doing this on another lot that's like empty might make it a little easier to get like this many ghosts, but okay, so I created a new sim and put all of the gravestones into their inventory, and there's actually 101, so I miscounted, it's not actually 100. So the game crashed before, somewhere around 50 ghosts maybe, I think? It's hard to say. I've got 20 on the lot at once at the moment, and it's noticeably lagging. I'm gonna have her DJ, so it's kind of like a ghost party. I don't know if you can keep adding them while they're doing other stuff, probably not, but I think I'm gonna leave it on 20 for a while. Oh, and the werewolves come by as well. She's gonna keep getting interrupted, I think. Virginia Allen is like, I think her ghost used to be like kind of green tinted, but now it seems to be like broken. I think it's because like it was glitched before and then it came back. Maybe that affected the colour. I don't remember killing Andrea Hogan. Guess I did at some point. She's in a superhero costume as well. Because she's Captain Hero in this game. At some point she's probably going to get scared to death. At this rate. Is Meadow Taya over there? She's playing classical music now. Kiara got electrocuted. Or got hit by lightning, I don't know. One or the other. A lot of these sims are actually like university games. Okay. She's not a very good DJ either. Wow. Okay. So that's what happens if you're bad at DJing, I guess. Yeah, I probably should have got like the sim that had better, like, had more creativity points. I'm not a fan of the music. No. I think later what I'm gonna do is like sell all these graves, because then it will like shred the character data, and that should probably add to the corruption. Yeah, a lot of these custom content hairs I downloaded are really messed up in ghost form. Like, that's fine in the normal version, but like you can see she has massive bald spots now. There's the other Ivy Cooper. They both have the same name. I don't know if the Sims designers, since they're some of the pre-made townies, I don't know whether the Sims creators actually realised that they gave them both the exact same name. I mean, sometimes people have the exact same name. Oh no, I'm dying! I just noticed. Well, this music is weirdly appropriate. Death. What could really be said about death? Well, rest in peace. Here lies all the ghosts. That's great. I called her Alba and then gave her the surname Ghosts because I thought that would be entertaining. I don't know whether to continue or not. It doesn't seem like you can get all the way to 100 ghosts anyway without it crashing. I have tried several times now. So I've had like 30, maybe 50, between 30 and 50 ghosts, I think, at least, on a lot before. Well, okay. I'm gonna leave this video here now. This has actually taken like several days on and off of playthroughs to get to this point. So I've got like, yeah, this is gonna take forever to edit, but yeah, okay. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.